All right, Ryan Presley needs to get off this team. Palpitations Presley is back in full order, and he needs to get off this team. Let me just show you. I think I have a photo of his stat line. If not, I know it off the top of my head. All right, I don't have a photo, but I have it off the top of my head. Ryan Presley in last night's game threw 26 pitches. Right, walked a guy, gave up 6 runs, recorded 0 strikeouts, and didn't record a single out. A single out. Now, I am truly baffled. I don't even know how to respond to this. Like, I really don't. I really do not know how to respond to this. I went on Yahoo Fantasy, right? Because, you could go under, you could click the guy's name, and you could tell what people are writing about this guy. But before I did that, I checked his stats. His ERA and WHIP were infinity. He didn't have an ERA and a WHIP because he didn't record a single out. Palpitations Presley. I can't believe Jed Hoyer actually went into this season. Oh, yeah, let's grab Presley and not someone who's actually good. That was one of the most pathetic ending to a ball games I've ever seen in my life. From that 9th inning moving forward, that was all around completely dog shit. And if the Cubs are supposed to be good this year and World Series favorites, how in the hell did we lose that game? Please tell me how we lost that game. You have guys like Ian Happ, Seiya Suzuki, PCA, all striking out in crucial situations. These are supposed to be our best hitters, but yet they're striking out in these situations. For all of you saying, oh, Kyle Tucker's not the best player on the Cubs, it's PCA. Take a look at last night. PCA has a whole lot of learning that he still has to do in his young-ass career. Kyle Tucker would never in that situation do that. Without Kyle Tucker, this team would be dog shit. Here are a few names. I have the entire 2025 roster up in front of me right now. Here are a few names that I want to see maybe switched around, right? Let's start off at the top. You got Matthew Boyd, Ben Brown, Chris Flexen, Porter Hodge, Gavin Hollowell, Brad Keller, Julian Merriweather. Ding, 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 ding. Get him out of here. What is he still doing on the roster? I don't know. Get it done, Jed. Get it done, Craig. Theobald, Tyone, Ray, Presley. Ding, ding, ding. What's Presley still doing coming in crucial situations? Do you want me to go over his damn stat line again? Oh, because I will. I will, because it's something that I just have to keep talking about because I'm obsessing over how bad someone's outing could be. No outs, 6 earned, 1 walk, 0 strikeouts. Good job, Presley. Good job, you bum. 3 Ks per 9 inning. Holy crap. I am astonished that you still have a job in Major League. I am baffled that you still have a job in Major League. John Birdie. You know what? I like John Birdie, right? But John Birdie as an everyday third baseman for the Cubs. See you later. Bump him back to the utility role where he can come in as a pinch runner or a pinch hitter if needed, or a spot starter just in case someone needs a day off. But seeing John Birdie in this lineup day in and day out drives me up the absolute wall. Drives me up the absolute wall. That is a gaping black hole in this lineup. Oh, who are we going to put in with John Birdie? Who are we going to place with John Birdie? Maybe Vidal Brujan. Hell no! Go out there and trade for Ryan McMahon. Go out there and trade for another third baseman. might as well just call up Matt Shaw at this point. Let Matt Shaw work through his struggles. At least he plays good defense, and he's a young kid that needs some major league time in order to get better. But John Birdie, that's who we're going to waste at-bats with? I feel way more comfortable giving Matt Shaw those damn at-bats. Nicky Lopez, screw that guy. You might as well have stayed on the south side. All right. And Nico Hoerner, this one I've been meaning to talk about for a very, very long time. I was a very big advocate for trading Nico Hoerner this offseason. I truly was. And I still remain an advocate for getting Nico Hoerner off this Cubs team. Now, everyone likes Nico Hoerner. He's a fan favorite. And quite frankly, I don't understand. Sure, he plays good defense. I get that. But second base is a very, very easy position to fill. It's a very easy position to fill. I guarantee right now, if we were to call up James Triantos in place of Nico Hoerner, you would see better production out of James Triantos at AAA, who's gridlocked by a guy who, okay, let's go over some of his damn numbers. All right. Nico Hoerner over the past month, 9 runs, 0 homers, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, 4 walks, a 242 batting average, and a 275 on base percentage. That is what we call a starting second baseman who's a beast. Get over yourself. That's what I want to say. Get over yourself. All the Nico Hoerner fandom, crazy fanatics who are so diehard, he plays the game with such grit. He plays the game with hard work and stuff like that. I don't give a crap. If you're not slugging, right, and you're right, okay, excuse me. If you're not slugging and hitting homers, your batting average better be what Luis Ariza's batting average is. You better be going for that batting champ for the NL. But you're not. Let's talk about the last 2 weeks about what Nico Hoerner did. 10 for 47, 6 runs, 3 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 3 walks, 213 batting average with a 255 on base. And I don't even know his slugging and I want to know what the hell his slugging percentage is, or his OPS, or his OPS plus, or his WOBA, or his ex-WOBA. I know it's all dog shit. Last week, let's talk about Nico Hoerner last week. 7 for 30, 3 runs, 1 RBI, 1 stolen base, 1 walk, 233 average, and 258 on base percentage. I'm done seeing Nico Hoerner, and quite frankly, the Cubs should have traded Nico Hoerner in this offseason, right? In order to maybe get another pitcher. How awesome would another pitcher at this point be? Justin Steele goes down. There's your replacement. You got one earlier in the offseason by trading Nico Hoerner, freeing up room for Matt Shaw to play his normal position, or James Triantos, right? Imanaga goes down with an injury. Boom. Could have used the pitcher then and there. Nope, but we still have Nico Hoerner, who doesn't do anything offensively, but every now and then he'll have some crazy 4-hit day where people are like, oh, he's so good. Nico Hoerner's so good. Just like Swanson, it helped Swanson out, right, by dropping Swanson in the lineup like I harped about the entire season. I literally said that day in and day out, drop Swanson in the lineup. It finally happened, and look at how good he's doing. Another multi-hit game by Dansby Swanson, right? Those strikeouts are being cut down. But Nico Hoerner now you're on the chopping block, dude. Why don't you go ahead and maybe start dropping down in that batting lineup? The fact that you're batting fifth in this lineup, what did we learn, Craig? What did we learn from Dansby Swanson? You don't put a guy who's not a good hitter in the 5th hole. Move PCA up. He's been hitting the ball better, even though he struck out like an idiot.